are up. And 8?
Yeah, I think it is.
Round 8, yeah. Pretty sure we're round 8 of yellow. Zach joins me like always. Schmidt is away doing something, and we've inserted someone just as sweaty. It's Toddster. Welcome.
Hello. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. It is great to be
So that's definitely a glitch. Got one of 3 laps.
3 lappers.
Yeah, 3-lap championship. Sure, Banana would be happy with that. Who, just to mention...
back on...
Yeah, I think we already established that, I think.
Yeah. Speaking of 3-lap champions and so on, Banana is now joined full time, so we have 2 Bananas on the grid. Don't ask. Don't know why that's a thing, but it is. So there's that. Otherwise, we've got everyone you expect to see on the grid. 17 drivers, not too bad. Could be better.
Yeah, and the return of Sidepod as well, which is great as well to have him back in the field.
The big talking point of the week.
Yes. But we have James Cruz getting out. So Toro Rosso, in multiple leagues we are in, loves getting out first. I think Corrupt has taken... No, that's Ridwan has now taken over.
Ridwan, yeah.
So we'll sit on Ridwan. What are we expecting here in Austria? What are we thinking?
I'm thinking... I'm not too sure on strategy actually. Maybe just soft medium.
Yeah, soft medium is just a strategy. Standard one.
Slipstream fest as well, so...
Yep.
So yeah, like qualifying is kind of important, but you can for sure make up heaps of spots here.
Yeah, we're nearly getting
to overtake.
Yeah, we're nearly getting to that halfway point where we can see people's strong tracks, and I'm thinking this might be a Banana Josh
Sidepod
resurgence, and Sidepod, correct. To be fair to him, he's had pace. He's just not exactly put it together. So
yeah, he hasn't been able to execute it.
I don't think Alcatraz is going to have a second half of the season that's exactly a cakewalk like the first part has been.
No, not at all. So
go on Ridwan, as we can see. Oh my goodness, I can see a McLaren back there, and I hope that isn't. It is Banana Josh.
Oh, Banana Josh! Wow.
I think James Cruz has dropped it. Yeah, I think James Cruz has dropped it on the exit, and Banana's had nowhere to go.
Wow.
I think that's what's happened there. Well, that's a shame. Anyway, we'll go back to Ridwan. I like Banana Josh, but I might side with Zach. Sidepod.
I was going to go Sidepod too.
Yeah.
Sidepod as well.
As Ridwan inevitably goes purple to the second sector.
Yeah. Just coming up to finish this lap. Very nice and tidy through six.
Yeah. One of the only circuits you can really get 4 runs out.
Yeah.
He has got the repair. He does that's a really, really nice bank. That's a 105.5. Ridwan started off the season so strong, sort of fallen away in the last few rounds.
Yeah,
hopefully,
he's showing great pace though. So
yeah,
we'll see if we can put it all together.
He was on the definitely on the idea of running the alternate strategy all the time, but he's sort of gone back to running the fastest tyre as Sidepod on the mediums and F1 Boy. F1 Boy has done a 105.8 on the mediums. Where on earth has that come from?
Very nice time there.
No offence to F1 Boy, and I'm sure he won't take it as offence. But I did not think he'd crack the 6s on mediums.
It's quite interesting that they're going medium first run here.
Yeah.
Thought they might have went softer for the qualifying.
Have a watch with Harass. It's got yellows. I think it's just cars jostling, so we'll stay with.
There's a 105.9 on mediums.
Yeah, wow.
There's
some quick times.
Showing on that form from last week as well.
Harass is actually just starting his lap. So we'll go back to Corrupt Clown. And I think Alcatraz is also on a lap. Stay with Corrupt. As he tries to get a toe from Hellbent, and gee, I don't know if that was the right move.
We also have Alcatraz very close, or not very close, but you know.
Yeah.
2 car lengths behind him on a lap too.
So Corrupt doesn't go fast to the second sector, but Alcatraz does go fast to the second sector on the softs. So the championship leader throwing a bit of a hammer down.
Crop Clown's backed out of his lap.
Yeah, I think he's invalidated there. So we'll go to Alcatraz.
Oh.
Gets very wide in the exit, and he's invalidated. Yep.
That is boarded it, yep.
Yeah.
Does that go invalidation to you? 'Cause I didn't see anything.
So if you go to full track map.
Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, I had it on before, it just
Yep.
wasn't showing invalidation, but now
Yep.
just reset it.
So we got Jammo and Banana Josh out on. So Banana's gone back in and out, and he's come back out on the hards. So he's very much. I mean, he must be going for an alternate strategy, mediums or hards. But Honest still in the pits. I think Corrupt's having another go. No, he's invalidated again by the look of it, or whether that's glitched up. Alcatraz is completely backed out.
Here's side pod again, starting on a lap on the medium.
As James Cruz collects the pit board. So I think we'll have, I think Sidepod's our only person on an actual flying lap, so we'll have a watch. Might even go on board. Up to turn 3, gets it stopped pretty well, doesn't use first though. It's a pretty good exit though, to be fair to him.
Yeah, short shifting out of there just to try and minimise that wheel spin there. Very nicely done.
Down into 5. This is pretty tidy lap. These are on those used mediums, so I don't know if this is the best idea because it kind of is going to kill his strategy if he wants to start on them, but I guess these are just warm-up laps for him as he goes purple to the second sector. So it's quick. It's very, very, very quick. As his red light's flashing, should make it to the end though.
Oh no!
What have we got?
Validates on the second last corner.
Oh, he did. He did.
He's on a 106.1. They didn't even improve. No, that's fine. Josh.
It's very harsh.
Validated.
Oh, we got Ridwan on a lap as well.
Yeah, we got Lunacy and Ridwan. I think Jammo also starting his lap.
Set of softs.
Banana Josh about to start a lap. As Ridwan goes fast to the second sector, so this is 2 to 3 tenths up. Yeah.
Yeah.
As that's a horrible kangaroo angle, but that's a lot better.
Comes into turn 9. Oh, a little bit wider than he would have wanted. Through turn 10. Very nice. Will we see a 105.1?
At 10 minutes into the session, I think you take that. This is dominant. Like that's he's got 7 tenths on F1 Boy. And yes, those guys are on those mediums.
Oh,
but
and he invalidated before he even started his lap. No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm really interested to go watch Banana Josh.
I don't know what he's done there.
So yeah, a few key people still don't have a lap on the board.
Yeah.
Starting to get a bit worrying for them.
So Banana's just, I think Banana's just doing laps on 0. I think he's just trying to get warmed up to the track.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure, but he does run T2. Yeah, sorry, go on. He does run T2 as well, so I'm not too sure if he's running no racing line here as well. Just trying to get warm for tomorrow. Even though we're not here tomorrow, are we? So that's kind of silly. Never mind.
Oh.
We're in Canada. Yeah. Some good multis coming out tomorrow. Stay tuned. I think we've got Hellbent, Blocky. Blocky's fast, up a second. So Blocky fast to the second sector. Could be pretty quick.
It's gonna be for him.
Blocky.
Wow.
Blocky Rex with a 105.1.
Great time there.
Look, I drive with all these guys in open lobbies all the time, and I don't think any of them would be offended when I said at the start of this season there is no prayer on this earth that half of these guys would be hitting the low 105s with 10 minutes left in qualifying. So everyone's getting a lot quicker, and that's... I know Akjaz hasn't set a lap, and I'm sure he's confident, but he might be a little bit worried.
Yeah. Here he goes now, he's about to set one.
Yeah. So Blocky Rex and Akjaz. Yeah, there's a hammer. 104.9.
Sidepod's now out on the softs, he's just on his outlap, so this will be interesting to see how he can go.
It's Galaz as well on a lap, only down a few hundredths or thousands. Yeah, now it's down 9/10, so that's done. This Banana improves to a 105.6. James Cruz also on a lap on the mediums. Let's see what he can do. I think he's backed out of this one by the look of it. Indeed he has.
Sidepod's about to start this flying lap.
Yeah, I think we'll go to Sidepod again.
Yeah.
I think he is the only one actually on a lap again. He's just sort of coming out by himself.
Oh, he's missed the turn one.
Yeah, we'll go on board and you can commentate the lap if you want, Zach.
Right, as it's coming up to turn 2. Well, the King's actually turn 2. This is turn 3. Hard on the brakes, down to second gear. Feeds the gas on, short shifts out here, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Then just hits 8th gear. And moves the car back over to the left hand side. Hard on the brakes. Kisses the inside apex there. It's looking very nice so far here from Sidepod. Nice and tidy, just in his marks, trying to maximise his corner speed. As he's coming up to turn 9 here, he'll want to move the car all the way onto the left hand side curb, maximise the turn in. Same for turn 10 here. Now hard on the gas, make sure you don't get invalid. And it's gonna 4.9. Look at that.
Black.
Pole at the moment. Sidepod. Great lap there. Very, very tidy, I must say.
Yeah, very fast. Very clean. It looked really planted.
Oh, yeah, it's very clean. There's no wheel spin. Everything.
104.9 from Galaz as well.
Just gone,
Galaz, look at this. Field's very close. Top 5.
I mean, seriously, a 104 would get you a pretty good starting spot on a lot of grid as Jamo goes wide.
100%.
A 104 gets you...
9's not shabby.
Yeah, it's not a slow time.
At all.
As Banana is up 7/10 on his medium run, and he goes wide and validates, yep. But he does do a 6.3, so there or thereabouts. As Unit is out on a lap, but there's yellows everywhere on the circuit. Everyone jumping out of the way of each other.
Still quite perplexed about Banana Josh here. He hasn't put a lap time in. He's still on these mediums. Not using no battery, so I'm not sure what his game plan is at the moment. But
yeah,
hopefully we'll see a quick time from him shortly.
Just trying to find someone who's on a lap. I don't think anyone is. We got Jamo's down. Oh, Banana might be.
Ridwan, I think. Oh no, Ridwan.
Everyone's invalidated,
Banana
or
Cake's just starting a lap now.
we'll go to Banana Cake. Yeah, we'll go to Banana Cake. As I think he's got a bit more pace than a 5.6. Heads up, he is running manual gears for the first time, I think, in his entire life on a race weekend. Yep, it's part of his obligation to race in this league. He needed a little bit of a handicap.
Yeah, that's fair.
See, and he took ages to open the DRS in too, so.
Yeah. Yeah, normally doesn't run manual, so to be fair to him, he's doing pretty well.
Yeah. This track should be one of the nicer ones for him as well.
Yeah, as he's up 2/10, so he's not really struggling at all.
He could move up to P6 on this lap, maybe.
I mean, it wasn't purple, so.
Flies through the final corner. That's where he's had all his problems. Gets nice and clean this time, though. That's 5-2. Not bad.
Not bad. He might have time to rush back to the pits here. Just quickly.
Try find someone on a fast lap for you guys. Yeah, Hellbent's up. So let's have a look at Hellbent here.
So's F1 boy.
Yeah.
He's a validated second last corner again.
Hellbent getting that Red Bull turned in. Oof. Bit oversteer. But he collects it all up. It's a 5-7. I mean, we got a second gap from basically 12th down. With Harass being on mediums, so it's a good close field at the moment. Reedy starts one. James Cruz. Oh, gets it crossed up. And backs out of it very smartly. But that might hinder Jamo.
Purple in the middle sector.
He's
going
up here, I reckon. Yeah, he's getting going up here.
I agree.
Front wing's got no downforce
especially
now,
right now. Oh my
god. What? Yeah.
That's poor.
Jamo might find himself in trouble there. But
it was blocky.
No, he didn't improve, did he?
Yeah, apologies there, boys. Didn't know who we were talking about. But yes, I saw it. I did see it. I was on Jamo anyway. As we'll go down to Alcatraz. What can he do? He's up 7 thousandths of a second, I believe, was the split. Trying to get it turned in very aggressively. Oh, he's up.
Yeah.
Gets it all tidy through here. It looks a lot more planted than his other laps. Oh, he gets away with it. Just. That's pole.
7-8.
Locks it in.
But here comes side pod to start his lap now too. It's going to be so interesting.
But I will just look down and see if Blocky's starting. I think Blocky's going to reset for another. Banana's retired. We've got Reedy on a lap, who's 3/10 up to the first sector. Corrupt Clown, who's he's finished his lap. James Cruz is about to start a lap, and Honest. So we'll go to side pod though. That's the man to watch. And he's nearly up 3/10. It's not purple, but he's up a lot on his time. As Banana Josh retires, so Banana's having a weird.
Oh no, there was contact between him and Crook, I think. So something happened there.
Yes. Yeah, I can see him, McLaren. It looks slightly on the main straight, doesn't it? Yeah. But we'll focus on side. As he gets very wide next, it's going to invalidate, and it's done. And it's done. He's up 4/10. Well, I hope he keeps his foot in it so we can see what it was going to be anyway, because I think it's going to be stupidly fast. I mean, he had nothing to lose really. He was either P2 or P1, and he's going to come over, and I think it's going to be a low 4.
4-7.
It is.
That would have been enough for pole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it could. I mean, here anyway, P1, P2. It's much of a muchness down to that short turn 1.
I think that's done.
So that's your grid.
Down, we've got a Williams lockout on the second row. Galaz and Blocky specifically, out of nowhere, really, has just driven a stormer. Ridwan, he couldn't improve. He set a blistering lap early on, but nothing since. Lost all. Yeah, we are. Lost in all that read. He's done a 5-1, jumped up, and so's Unit. So we've got, I mean, a lot of drivers in the 5s. Harass did a lap on the mediums, did a 6. Yeah, but Banana, the weird one, I don't know what he's done tonight.
Yeah,
very strange.
Just got the end of that on me, and can't really explain that fully for you guys.
As I'm not too sure what we're waiting for, just as we look at the pits. I think everyone's... Yep, there we go. I'll let Toddy go through the list nice and slowly.
Alright. P1 we have Alcatraz with a blistering lap of 104.7, closely followed by 1/10. Behind, from the very angry side pod, Garlaz, Blocky Rex, Ridwan, Reedy, Banana Cake Pie, Unit Grino, Lunacy, Jamo, Hellbent, yeah, and then F1 Boy, Harass, Honest Corrupt Clown, James Cruz, and then Banana Joff rounds out your grid for this evening's race.
This race could be, due to the slipstream, it's going to be close. And it could be decided on extensions, to be honest. That's probably where you're going to see the race be decided.
Yeah, so hopefully we see a huge train up the front. Be nice to see, nice clean fight up the front. Slipstream battles, so should be in for a good one, boys.
As we wait for everything to load, I won't bother checking the race director, we can just check when it loads up. Checking the what's it called? The chat today. We've got some side pods mentioned it's dry. Thank you for that. People saying the multi will hit this weekend. Big expectations for side pod. Unit had no DRS. That makes his lap even more impressive. Aaron saying Toddy looking beautiful as always. Sidepod saying he hashed up his lap and pushed too hard through the first left-hander in the second sector. Aaron wants a shout out from Toddy.
Shout out to Aaron, my homeboy.
Yep, being
love you, brother.
Typical as always. As we'll quickly check the tyres, so everyone's on the softs from 1st to 11th. F1 boys against the grain on the mediums, as well as Honest Crook. Harass has opted... See, that confuses me. Harass has then opted for the softs anyway, so why would you not have just bolted some softs on?
We've had 3 disqualifications from the formation lap already. Reedy, Banana Cake Pie and Greno.
Yes. Same for Banana as well. We're on softs.
Yep. So we'll stay with our championship leader.
Wow, that is interesting.
Few people have been reset already. Reedy, Banana, and Unit have all been reset.
I just covered that.
Have you?
Yep.
In the year.
Sorry. Speak up.
Apparently we're quiet on stream.
Yeah, I
Toddy.
just read that. Sorry, Matt. I'll endeavour to lighten up a little bit, speak a bit more.
Increase that mic volume. There we go.
Nah, it's about to get hectic here, boys. Though, seriously.
Yeah. Get Kane.
As I've just got word that Zach and Toddy are a little quiet. Might have to turn those mics up. Or move them a little closer. Get the crowd up and about. Yeah, sorry Aaron, I was off getting a refreshment.
Alright, anyway.
No comment.
What have I missed?
Nothing. Do the countdown.
Well, I don't know what my two associates have done, but we've got 5 lights at Austria, and it's going to be pretty explosive down to turn 1. Alcatraz gets a decent start, but Side's got a better start.
Great start.
Yeah, Side's got him. There's nothing he can do about this. Oh, Side gives him the squeeze as well. Love it. It's pretty clean down the back. Looks like everyone's getting down well. Blocky's going to have a pretty decent run down the inside of Alcatraz as well.
Top 5 already
and
put away.
And Ridwan's going to have an even bigger sneak. Oh, that's going to end poorly.
Oh.
Holy Jesus.
Wow, they've kept it clean though, to be fair to them. So we'll go on board with Alcatraz, see if we can get a little look out, come out of that. And he can't get it done there. We'll look down as Ridwan takes Blocky. Banana having a little look at Blocky too, and he'll get that done. Further down the field, it's pretty clean from everyone, to be fair, as Corrupt and F1 boy are arguing.
Alcatraz up the inside.
Oh!
No.
Corrupt gets pretty sideways through the middle sector, but keeps it all clean.
Wow.
Go back up to the lead. Alcatraz going around the outside, sweeps. As we've got a Ferrari around.
F1 boy spun.
And James Cruz is retired.
No.
Severe collision with F1 boy.
Virtual safety car.
And James Cruz is on the inside. The inside.
My goodness.
I don't know how he's ended up across there. That's a very odd place to be ending up.
So the top two are gone. 2-second gap and Banana here.
Yeah, we've got a virtual, but they're moving at a pretty decent pace though.
Yeah.
Yeah, as shout out to James. James has had a little bit of a torrid run in terms of finishes. Still got a safety. I mean, they're moving pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if maybe we've got some glitch. I don't know. Maybe we don't have a virtual because these two are pretty quick. No, because everyone slows down now. Yeah, there we go. So I assume we're about to go racing as we does. As Alcatraz gets a drive-through penalty.
Absolute bot.
He's done it again. I think that's second week in a row or something. I think Tao, isn't it?
Not too sure if he got one last time.
Back to Canada. Back in
Oh,
Canada.
he's going to serve it straight away. That's smart.
Yeah, he's going to serve it straight away. Yeah, it's probably the only way to do it. Well, this is... I mean, now it's Sidepod's race to lose. He's already got a gap to Banana.
Yeah.
So this could get pretty spicy pretty quickly as Gala's having a little look down the inside of Banana. Yeah,
Gala's got him here.
And this just feeds Sidepod's lead.
It does.
As Ridwan gets the job done as well on Banana, so that exit just too good. Always Reedy!
Who was that? What on earth?
Torpedo!
Now, Reedy's a very clean driver, so I can't possibly believe that Reedy just railed. That's getting out of hand between Harass Unit and Reedy.
Oh, there goes Reedy up the inside again.
It's all cracking on. I can only assume that Reedy got an absolute punt from someone, and it's just continued on. There's no way he's missed the corner by that much. The fact he ghosted as well means he was travelling at such a rate of knots. I don't even think he's lost nothing off his wing either. Oh, he's got a Banana Josh. He's off.
He is.
he?
8.
As Galas goes fastest on a 108.425.
So Alcatraz.
Catch up the Sidepod here.
Yeah, Alcatraz again getting a lifeline. He's had 2-3 races in a row where he's not really driven to his standard and he's gotten away with it. And again, his only championship contender has... I don't want to say bottled it, just something's happened again. It's just horrible. But back at the front, Sidebot has a 2-second advantage now. But there's this train between Galaz, Ridwan, Banana, Blocky, ever grows, and then you look a little bit further back. Lunacy, Reedy, Unit, Harass, Corrupt.
Yeah.
And even Hellbent, you could say, and Jamo and Honest are there. And look at Alcatraz. He's not even that far behind.
Yeah, he's only 13 seconds behind the leader. Yeah,
exactly. It's not very far as Jamo gets a 3-second time penalty. As we've got a Red Bull around.
That's Hellbent.
Yeah. Oof. Assume it's over those exit curves. We've got the worst.
Lunacy goes quickest on a 108.3.
Had the worst camera angle of that as he goes into the pits. Ridwan's.
Galas, and Blocky and Banana.
Still going on between those four. I mean, this is just Sidepod is just getting this handed onto a platter just keep his head down.
Yeah.
He can't lose. These guys are just fighting
Yeah,
as
making
Galaz.
yeah.
Oh, as Banana, as Ridwan.
They're gone.
Blocky.
I think Blocky's collected Ridwan and he's
I
sent
think
him
you're
into
right.
Banana there.
I think Lunacy might have front wing damage
Corrupt
as well.
up the
from
inside of
Blocky
Reedy too.
So it's all cracking. There's no time to check incidents because it's continually, perpetually evolving.
It's popping off.
Yeah, as
Really
Blocky,
is.
I think definitely will be having a penalty to answer for.
Yeah, poor Blocky.
As Lunacy now takes fourth with Corrupt
I feel
sort
like
of.
a few of these drivers have front wing damage.
Yeah,
So I'd love to know.
yeah. The end plates all look good. It's just whether it's that
Yeah.
weird damage. As Corrupt Clown
Oh,
and
yeah.
Lunacy both get 3 seconds, and Harass.
That inside curve there. Will we see him move up at turn 3? Ooh.
Yeah, Harass.
Oh, Red One setting it up the inside on 2 cars.
Oh, and he's got it done.
He's done it for Verstappen. Good
Yeah.
move there. And Reedy's going to take advantage. Can Reedy get both of them?
He's done a Nick Heidfeld on
Reedy.
everyone. He's just sent it up the inside, but he hasn't had the accident. As Honest gets it too deep and gives Reedy a little punt.
Reedy.
Yeah, and that's going to allow Harass through. And Harass has that onboard glitch, so we're going to go away from that.
Yeah, he's got it for me too. Side pod with a 3-second gap already.
Yeah, back up to the lead, yeah. It has actually come down ever so slightly, just a little bit, as Galaz has now got into fresh
Blocky.
air.
Oh,
Loses it a little bit.
4 wheel slide there.
Wow.
See if Lunacy can capitalise, but they don't really have much battery left, so
Oh yeah, I should probably put that up. I don't even have it on.
Bernard Josh, it's a 3-second time penalty there as well.
Side pod
As
has
Lunacy's
a
going
lot
for
of
it.
battery.
Yeah, he is.
Where we see Crab
Oh!
going for a 2-car move.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, to be fair to them, they're keeping it clean, but I mean, I don't know. They're just giving time to the people in front.
Oh, comes loving this.
Yeah, it's great for us, but silly for their race strategy. As I've chucked the onboard stuff back on and the lap times, but so far Lunacy has the fastest lap of the race.
Oh, Reedy's gone.
Reedy's
lost the rear. Poor
He
man.
has.
As we got. Oh, jeez. Okay.
It's just a war. It's a war of attrition at the moment.
Alcatraz is up to P9. He's not even far away from
Yeah.
that battle to the podium.
Yeah, it's a legitimate
So
war
it's
of attrition
so
at the moment, not for retirements, but for who cannot spin or not get involved in half spin, because everyone has gone around really.
Pro Clowns gaining on Lunacy. Will he go for a big move turn? No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he's had
There's
the balls to go for that big
Runs
move.
wide, though.
I think he could get it done down here in turn 3.
Easy. Oh, not easy, but yeah, he's done it.
Oh,
Yeah, oof.
Lunacy almost.
He's finally got the
rear
sealed the
nuts.
deal.
Yeah.
As if one boy gets a penalty from.
Harass. Oh my god,
Penalty?
Harass round the outside.
There's penalties being handed out left, right, and centre here.
Yeah, someone's going to have a quick check later on, for sure. I think it's going to dictate the race. Don't think Side's got one though.
Side usually keeps his nose clean.
Oh, Blocky with a big
Blocky
slide again in
again.
the same corner.
The tyre turns must be hurting him, I reckon, at the moment.
Would be great if we could have a temp update, but we can't. We got a yellow in
Who's
sector
that, a
3.
Red Bull?
Is that Alcatraz?
In the pit lane.
Yeah, he's dropped it. He's dropped it. Well, he's making the most of it. I mean, championships are won based on luck, and I kid you not, he's not somehow. It's not put it in the wall. It's basically, it's presented a new opportunity, and he'll go into the mediums. Now, I really want to know: did he drop it on the entry to pit lane, or did he drop it on the entry of the corner, and then he's just fallen in pit lane?
Yeah, maybe he just got a bit lucky.
Yeah.
Craps all over the back of Blocky here, Tao.
Yeah, I'll go back to that, but I will mention what I was saying. Honest has made the right move on the hards. I don't know if the mediums will make it from now, Alcatraz might have just shot himself in the foot. But Blocky is in real trouble.
It is.
As we get a back of the side engine coverage. He gets
again.
crossed up again. Yeah, he's just carrying too much speed into the corner.
Setup's not really favouring.
Yeah, let's have a look. Corrupt on board as Blocky moves somewhat twice. Yeah, gives him the squeeze. As Corrupt somehow gets the 3-second time penalty, but Blocky doesn't. Figure that one out.
Position back. He should get that position back, I think.
Looks like Corrupt's got it done.
Yep. Beautiful.
Yeah, perfect example of track limits. Somehow Blocky got nothing, and Corrupt with one wheel over got a penalty. Figure that out.
Happens.
Yeah, as we'll look down, gap's starting to form from 6th onwards though. It's a bit of a stalemate.
Sadly, yeah.
The only real battle down the field is Honest and Alcatraz. Ridwan gets 3 seconds.
Yeah, he just ran wide there, did Ridwan, just thought that.
Let's see if Blocking can not slide through the corner. He's got to stop.
See if he can try and compose himself now. Follow.
Yeah.
Settle down here.
Yeah.
Just get to a rhythm.
I'm going to leave this battle for ever so slightly and just check up front with 3.8 second lead. Side pod with 50% ARS, so he's managing it well. And Garlas, yeah, no ARS, so he's really pushing to try to get back onto the back of this guy. And Corrupt, Seamless, Boat. Yeah, so Side's base in really firm control here.
Easy.
Yeah, I think if he keeps it mistake free with no penalties, I don't see how he can lose.
He is 2 warnings in.
2 warnings, yeah.
Garlas has nothing.
That should bode well for Garlaz. This Jamo gets a 3-second time penalty. Yes, both Williams putting on a good drive. Blocky probably has that penalty to answer for.
Up the inside of Honest Crook into turn 3.
Yeah, those mediums should be far superior. Yeah, I think as great as that is for Alcatraz to get some positions and move up, I don't think he'll make it on the to the end.
Blocky's stuffed up this last sector massively.
Again.
Yeah, I think we're going to stay with Blocky because this is where the action is. Lunacy having a look around the outside. It's suicidal. But Blocky leaves him room very nicely.
Good racing, to be fair.
Yeah, good racing in the end. And then Blocky. Will we have another send? No.
He wants the DRS. Smart.
As Harass sets the fastest lap of the race on those mediums. And yeah, Alcatraz also on those mediums.
He's got onto the grass.
He's going for it.
So go back up to that battle. I really can't leave it, can I? Spanana gets a 3-second time penalty. It's Blocky. I think he's gotten a bit wide through there. He has, and that'll allow Lunacy straight through.
Yeah. It's over and under there.
Yeah, and then hopefully he figures out this final sector this time and keeps it on the road. We'll go on board. Try to have a look.
We'll see Blocky pit, I think. He needs to pit.
Yeah, it's a much better entry this time. If he'd done that for the last 4 laps, he'd probably be up with Garlaz. As, there we go, Side gets his first penalty. And Garlaz is actually, yeah, he's catching him too. But Side has a lot more ARS, so is it management? Corrupt also staying in the fight. As we'll remind ourselves of the multi for tonight's race.
Blocky's going to go for another look.
Yeah, we'll go back to Lunacy and Blocky. Blocky gets it done on Lunacy, and Lunacy will probably come on the inside. No, Blocky covers it pretty well.
They've lost heaps of time to Crook.
Yeah, they're just battling too much. I mean, it's fantastic for us, but...
Podium's almost gone here for them.
Yes. Let's see if Blocky can get it. Look at that again. There it is. And there it is. Yep. And it's
Out.
just
Race
set up.
over. He covered on the inside. Shadow turn in, carry too much corner speed.
He needs to grab reverse.
Or
Can't
else
flick spin it. Can't flick spin it with traction control as Ridwan leaves the session.
It looked like old mate from F2.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, so I think that's a lag out for Ridwan. Hopefully someone gets him back in, as now Alcatraz is going to ghost through him. Yeah, that's a shame for Ridwan. That's a real shame.
Oh, you can't invite people in your respect.
No, you can't. Yeah, that's a real shame for Ridwan. He might have actually been in the driver's seat for this race on those hards.
Yeah, you just pitted as well, didn't you?
Yeah. Side is pitted as well on the mediums.
Pitted.
Yep. So he's decided it's time to go. He's only 15 seconds behind Garlow, so we'll monitor that with real interest.
I thought Garlows might have pitted before him. Try and get up on the back of him, use the DRS. But obviously not.
Yeah, so multi-wise, don't think we have a prayer on earth of the multi-hitting. Firstly,
Two racing points made contact.
No.
As Reedy boxes, good mates down at Racing Point, as that's a 5-second time penalty. As Lunacy boxes for those mediums. So side pod takes the lead. As we got a Red Bull around, I'm assuming it's Hellbent. It is. Yeah, he's not having a fun one. Blocky's gone to the hard, so Blocky is 100% going to make the end of the race.
Why is Garlows so far
Mediums would
behind
make it from
side
there
pod?
easy, yeah.
What's
Yeah, the
happening to
mediums
Garlows?
will make it for sure, but a little bit more on edge.
Garlows is so far
Garlows is
behind,
falling
boys.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened here.
Good
It's
10
behind
seconds
Corrupt.
behind.
Oh,
And
he's sending
harass.
it. Wow.
Gee, yeah, Harass very wisely backs out and unders him. As this will bring Alcatraz, he's
Garlows
only... Yeah, Alcatraz is only 10 seconds behind the lead.
But he is on 6th lap old mediums.
Yeah.
I don't know if does it make it to the end or not.
Yeah, so side, very commanding lead here, 6 seconds.
Yeah, even
Back
more now. Don't know what happened to Garlows.
We'll skip Unit because Unit's going to have to pit for sure. Corrupt Clown, P2. Harass probably can make it to the end, and Garlows as well. Alcatraz on those 7-lap old softs. Medium, sorry. And Harass
He'll
actually
make
on
it.
6th lap. Yeah, it'll make it, but it might be a bit of a struggle. It'll be interesting to see if Honest can keep up with him, because if he does, those hards will come back to him. Meanwhile, at Haas, Lunacy's actually just behind Honest on medium, so maybe he might get the go-ahead to pass. Jamo's boxed onto some softs, Reedy's on for those mediums. Ridwan, unfortunately, yeah, DCing on those hards, it's a real shame. Banana, who ran up in the top of the grid at the start, had that instant down into that corner we've just gone through. And Blocky, for some foreseen reason, decided to go hards. That's probably ruined his race.
Yeah, even further.
Yeah. And Hellbent having a torrid race with a few spins. Banana is just, yeah, I think this is one to forget for Banana. Early incident and just
Garlows
stuck
and
down.
Harass going at it. P3 again.
Oh, yeah.
Garlows.
Gonna send it here.
Yeah, oh no, he keeps his. Oh jeez. No.
That was close to spinning himself.
Go back down a bit further. Haas boys arguing hard. Honest, really fighting his teammate. Probably be better served to let him go and let him tow him to keep with Alcatraz, but he's fighting it. Yeah, Alcatraz losing 2 seconds in 2.5 laps to the leader, so I think those mediums are starting to get on their way to losing their optimal pace.
Yep.
Honest and Lunacy fighting it again. Lunacy's going to have a look down the inside. Of course, it skips off him. Fantastic.
Oh,
Oof. And there it is.
Honest
Yep.
flickers around.
Honest in the wall.
Bow.
Well, Gunter Steiner probably swearing.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Probably, I'm not too sure. He pinned that on.
Anyway, don't worry about that. Got Gallagher and Harass.
Yeah, we'll go back up to further in the grid.
Let's go for it.
Yeah, Garlaz locking that up, but keeping it under control.
Oh, you got DRS as well, the Galas.
Yeah, we'll have a watch of Harass.
That's lucky.
Damn it,
Yeah,
I
he's-
wanted to see Ras come back at him.
Yeah, he's timed it well. As Harass has no ERS, neither does Garlaz. Alcatraz a little bit more. Corrupt running his own race.
Great.
It really would be.
Bring all the contenders back into this. So
Yeah.
Heaps of people have the speed. It's just a few incidents.
As sort of calming it down ever so slightly now. But I do think we're going to have a battle for P3 pretty soon with 3 drivers, so we'll stick around in this area. There's nothing else to really watch. There is Reedy and Jamo and Old Soft, so he'll have to pit soon anyway. So I assume Reedy's going to take that relatively easy soon.
Oh, Reedy
Oof.
almost into the back of Jamo.
Maybe Reedy did have a problem early in the race. He's gone deep there a few times. And side pod, yeah, he's in 0, so he's just cooling everything down. Starsket, send it to you two. What would you two be doing with a 7.5 second lead?
Probably.
Celebrating.
I know there's two. Yeah, there's two options. You can either try and push and try and win by a huge gap and just embarrass the whole field, or you can just try and manage it. Just try and keep everything under control, make no mistakes, and we'll see. I think he's going for the safe approach, which is smart. Probably good to see after his last few rounds for SidePod.
Yeah, a bit off topic,
To try and get the momentum.
but Banana's nearly gone off at the same corner he spun at, and he's gone wide again and he gets 3 seconds, so Banana's just having a shocker. But yeah, back to
seasoned.
the lead. You two would probably both push because you're both, how shall I say it, dickheads.
Rapid.
Yeah.
Oh
you
yeah,
wanna
that works
embarrass
too. That
the-
works.
Yeah. Definitely wouldn't conserve. But it does look like sides erring on the side of caution.
Yeah. Which is good to see.
And as Garlos is actually driving up to the back of
3 second
Harass.
time penalty.
Yeah, and Alcatraz is correct. So we might have a 4-way battle for P2 at this rate, even.
Yeah.
More.
I have this very unnerving worry that there is going to be a safety car that bottles out side's lead.
And I hope there is a
just
safety
use
car.
the managed
Just
It would be great
spice
for
things
us.
up a bit, you know?
For him, I hope
Yeah,
there isn't.
safety car would be amazing.
Just looking, there is a few battles down the pack. There's Banana Pits. Banana Josh, that is.
Banana.
As he
Yellow
retires,
flag.
yeah,
Oh, he's
that's...
retired in the pits. Ah.
Yeah, that's... He's just
no, he's done
not...
the right thing.
He's just, yeah.
He's given up.
He was a genuine championship contender at the start, and it's just falling apart. I
Yeah,
have a
it's like his
feeling
motivation's
he's been trying
decreased.
no assists all the time in this as well, which is good on him. But
Yeah, go take your
I
head
think-
off him.
I think it's also irritating him a little bit.
Catching him out a little bit.
Let's have a look as Jamo and Reedy, and I know it's just Reedy boxing, I believe. No, it's Jamo boxing.
Demo boxing.
Oh,
Alcatraz. Have a look.
So go back towards that battle, yeah.
Yeah, there's 18 people watching this at the moment.
Yeah, welcome everyone. Typically don't get numbers of high live streams, but high post-race watchers.
Yeah, replays.
So, welcome. There's...
Oh, side pod's dropped it! Oh my god!
Where's...
Oh my goodness.
Fantastic catch.
Holy.
And
No,
he's
he's
boxing.
He's got damage.
Yeah, he's boxing.
What has he done here?
Oh my god.
No way. Wrecked his wing, wrecked his race.
No.
Well, he's chucking softs on. I think that's really all he can do, and it's just not.
He's dropping. Wow.
Yeah.
F's in the chat, boys.
And while he had a great lead,
Yeah.
it must hurt that you drop it and you go. You don't only go down to, let's say, P4. You've dropped down to P8.
P8.
Well, all he can do now is go do your fastest lap.
Oh no.
As Jamo takes a very interesting line through the first corner to pass Elbent. But now, I mean, not to say thank you to the side pod, obviously not nice, but we now effectively are going to have a 4-car race for P1.
No, I don't know. Alcatraz dropped off a lot.
Yeah, I think he's in his pursuit of passing Haras, he has lost a bit of time, but
And Galaz has no, or had no penalties. I'll just have
Yeah.
a look.
didn't realise we had Exprit on comms
sure.
tonight with those voice cracks.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
He's still on 1 point, whereas Crop Clan has 2.
Exprit knows I love him, so it's fine.
Oh my god.
As Garlaz, dancing everywhere around the back of Corrupt Clown. These two have fought all race, but I don't think they ever thought they'd be racing for the lead.
Come on. Oh.
And Alcatraz, look at this. You said they dropped off, but I'm telling you it was the battle because they've already gained 2 seconds in a lap and a half.
That's true. That's true. These two are probably going to start battling soon too at the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go back has a lot for sure.
Yeah, I think Alcatraz and Haras just need to chill it out, think smart. The two in front are inevitably going to start battling and they'll just drag them straight in. They've got older tyres as well, so there's no point fight in battling now. Something to note, Garles has yellow on his fuel, so he's under his window,
Very
but not out.
low.
Yeah, not out of it. And
Garles just needs to sit here for a few
Yeah.
laps.
I think that's
Save
what
up his
Garles...
battery, then
Yep.
pushed and try and break him.
And side pod,
doesn't want
yeah,
6.9,
as you'd expect.
fresh softs.
I mean,
Here
the best
goes
thing that could
Here
happen
comes
for...
Haras on Alcatraz.
Yes, there it is. So Haras, yeah, really not thinking. I mean, fair enough, have a go, but let's see, the gaps jump back up a bit. I know Alcatraz in his head probably not enjoying the fact that they're fighting. But yeah, Garlas probably should drop it into 0 fuel, mix 1 as well.
Yeah,
And save up.
Save this up.
I mean, around here, it's just such a strong slipstream. But he is, look at him put it in 4.
Get out of 4. Go to 0.
Yeah.
He's got the pace here. He doesn't need to use all those last 1%ers.
Alcatraz has a lot of VRS.
He's
Yeah.
looking for a move on.
He's using it.
Yeah, I think he's figured out this is going to be a never-ending cyclical event if he lets this happen, so he needs to get the hammer down and sort of break away from Haras. Sort of the same issue we saw in a different league in China with Wogboy and Dougie, where Wogboy sort of kept going for the same strategy, 0 through the corners, 4 in the straights, didn't work. Finally saved up for a lap and then just dumped it and instantly had a run. It's probably what Garles should be doing. And Side's not even catching the lead. I think he's just set his fastest lap, checked out. I think he's going to go for 6th and be happy with it.
Which is unfortunate because he had this win in the bag.
Yeah, he really did. I mean, the only thing that could save it now is a safety car, and then we have a shootout. But
yeah, that'd be very interesting.
As we will go back down as unit pits, so and it's a 5-second. We'll go back to the lead. Yeah, Alcatraz is checking out a little bit. I think Harash should probably play it smart. Servanite with some jabs about auto ERS. As Corrupt laps his teammate, which is unfortunate. I think Ridwan would have been in this picture of top 4. So condolences to his connection. Might get one of you guys to check the penalties for our top 4 because I think they all have maybe 3 or 6 seconds. Could be wrong.
Garles does 1 warning.
Garles 1 warning, okay.
Yep, Corrupt play on 2 penalties.
Yep.
Alcatraz with 1 pen and 2 warnings. And Harass has 1 warning.
Okay, so Harass and Garles in the driver's seat. So Harass for sure. See, this even gets down even further. Harass just, there's no point fighting. Just let Alcatraz tow you.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
At this point, oh no, sorry, Garles.
I mean, look at those 3 laps they stop, and they're 2 seconds instantly. It's just evaporating. And the 2 in front aren't even battling. We've got battles everywhere else though. We've got Unit and F1 Boy. Banana getting a 3 seconds, having a real rough race after that spin. But I have been keeping tabs on him. He actually hasn't lost pace to the leaders, so manual gears have not held him up. Banana and F1 Boy, I might have a quick look down there because I think Garles is accepting his position for the moment, so it should be safe.
Yeah, I think he'll start to size him up, see how much he can gain in the straight line and stuff. Just try and get ready for the last lap, I reckon.
Yeah, it's Honest Crook pits.
Very neat stuff. Work it out.
And another 5 seconds for another driver, yeah.
Penalty, yeah.
So Honest Crook pits with 10 lap old softs.
Bruno.
The reason I bring up honest pitting, even though it has no bearing on this race result, is Side has, well, he's got 7 laps to go. The softs might die as well, so he may even take some more pain later on.
He's got a pretty big gap.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he'll be fine, but I don't think he'll drive up to the back of Lunacy.
No.
Unfortunately for him. We'll have a look, see what Garles is doing.
Here comes
He's sizing up this time.
Oh yeah!
Jeez! That is a move that one Zach Crichton would be very proud of on the squeeze. Within the rules, but very interesting.
Oath.
Yeah, Corrupt. I mean, he's left here.
He's gone here, gone fish off, gone.
Oh my goodness me.
Yeah, I think that one might be a bit too much. I think Corrupt might be in trouble for that one.
I reckon Mason. I think Garles should have sent it a bit harder.
You can't really just drive to the side pot of your mate, but of your rival.
Yeah.
I think he went for a half look there, and it kind of cost Garles a bit. But yeah, his aggression's been really great.
Yeah,
I'm loving that aggression.
Well, by trouble,
the AOR tactics are coming out.
Yeah. Well, by trouble, I think he's going to have a steward's investigation. Whether it'll be a penalty or not will be another matter. the ever-present dad will be watching.
He will be.
As now, well, Alcatraz, I mean, Harass.
Yeah, Harass is in,
Harass doesn't have to do
box
anything
seat.
now. Harass just has to sit here, and it's done.
Oh, yeah, poor Garlo's about that. He's driving very well.
Yeah.
That's it, Harass gets a penalty. And
Side gets a penalty. Yeah, because Alcatraz has 2, I believe, or does he have 1?
He's got 1.
1. Yeah. So I mean, this is a lock for Harass.
Yeah.
Just keep it on the
Finally,
road.
hopefully take that debut win because he's shown pace all season.
Yeah, I mean, he can drop off to 6 seconds behind Corrupt and he'll be fine. So.
Yeah.
Yes. Garlaz, unfortunately. I mean, you never know. Garlaz might even drive up to the back of these guys. It's unlikely, but you've seen stranger things.
Garlo's has no penalties as well, so
yeah, exactly.
Could be a factor as well. The podium still.
Especially considering the guys in front of him have much older tyres.
Yeah. I'll monitor that gap between Garlo's and Harass. See what happens there.
Corrupt clears another penalty.
3 seconds.
Yeah, so Corrupt's 100% out of this race in terms of P1. In fact, he'll drop down to P4.
No, Harass doesn't want it. Harass doesn't want to overtake.
Yeah, I think Harass has figured out the equation in his head. So I think Garlaz will at least get a podium. At least. As Side drives right around the outside of Reedy. No arguments there. He may still get up to Lunacy. You never know.
5 seconds, that's a lot of time to find.
Yeah. So we go back to Harass. Harass is now all over Alcatraz. He may even just, you know what, have a crack because Alcatraz is actually pretty slow. Oh, I don't think you should have a look down here though. Don't do that. Yeah, be smart. Pull out. Pull out. Not through there.
Daddy, what are you laughing at?
Oh no. Anyway, getting back into the race.
Yeah.
Because they're both running quite low on battery. Oh,
And Alcatraz hits another one, so it's done.
Ah, Alcatraz.
It's all over. Garlaz P2.
Yep.
In fact, now, you know what? The way they're going, if they do start fighting at all, Garlaz could drive back up to the front of these two, and you could have...
This Garlaz scored 1.1 seconds that previous lap down,
Yeah.
so... Come on.
Push now, Garlaz, push now.
As the chat love the pull-out game. We have
Game be strong, boys.
Childs for viewers. I'm not surprised.
I just saw that.
As Crossy all of a sudden decides to pipe up. Yeah.
I think that's the classic line from this.
Yeah.
Be smart, pull out.
Yeah. Forget in.
No, stay up.
As Garlaz is now 2.2 seconds. He's
Yeah,
caught
I think we're going to
almost
stay with
second ahead.
Garlaz.
Come on, Garlaz, whip this car, whip it.
Yeah, they just need some error. If he had ERS, this would be over. As Harass gets it all wrong.
Harass.
And oversteps it. Now he's going to lose a bit of toe to Alcatraz. So now Garlaz can see that McLaren, Mercedes ever so bigger. I see a little puff of smoke from Harass. Don't know if that means absolutely anything, but
failure. No,
imagine.
No.
Imagine. Surely not. He's not you.
Yeah.
So he's got PTSD.
Yeah. Always wondering why.
Don't go for any good
Oh,
You're gonna have
Harass.
to use the special line.
Pull out.
Jeez. I don't know why he's having a look there. Just leave it be.
Probably just cooling the engine, boys. Settle down.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did see the puff of smoke. You never know. See it
He's got
again.
it this time. Go.
Yeah, this is the run.
Go.
Yeah, this is
Come
the
on.
one. How much of that fight will Alcatraz put up?
Easy dubs.
No fight.
Executed.
But
Hopefully.
Alcatraz will probably get the DRS. Does
Yeah, but all right.
go on board.
Dallas
Will he?
hasn't really caught up.
No, he hasn't now anymore. Will he have a sand?
Come
No, he
on.
won't. As the leader.
They've taken these meetings a long way, I must
Yeah,
say.
they have. They really have.
A long way. Come on, Alcatraz, hang on.
Yeah, he'll get P3 worst case.
I think he needs to be 6 seconds from corrupt to get P3, I believe. No, 3 seconds from corrupt. Sorry, apologies.
Oh, within 3.
Yes.
Oh, hang on, I have a look at that.
Yep. I'm pretty sure. It's getting.
Nah, Crab's got 3 penalties.
Yeah, and Alcatraz has
Is it
2.
all Alcatraz? Come on.
Oh, he does too. When do you get the second
Surely
one?
we see a fight
just
back
later.
here. We're going to see a fight back, boys.
Yeah, we are. He's having a look.
Oh my
Beautiful
word.
move.
Pulls out
He
late.
can't pull it up.
No.
He can't pull it up.
That's why, because he doesn't have Fanatec pedals.
Ah, exactly. You need them. You really do.
Correct. But he might have a send down here. Nah, harass it. DRS, it's all done.
What's happened to Garlaz?
Is Garlas out of fuel? I think he's out of fuel, or he's max saving. Oh, he's going to
What
lose
has
the
he done?
race. He's going to lose P2.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's short shifting. Yeah, he's about to run out of fuel. He's short shifting very, very aggressively. But I'll have to go back up to the leaders. Crab Cloud's going to drive across the line first, but he's not going to finish there. Harass is going to win the Austrian Grand Prix. And I think Alcatraz is going to luck in to P3.
Oh, Sidepod's dropped on the last lap. He had P4 in the bag.
Oh no. And he's going to have to go through the pits. And Reedy's going to steal it from him.
Oh my god.
And he's getting 5 seconds.
lunacy.
He's going to go down to... Oh no, he's got 6th. He's got 6th.
Oh my god.
All unit, you never know. No, he's got 6th.
Wow.
It's okay. He saved it.
Don't know what Banana's doing back here. He's backed off. He's taunting.
Sidepod left session.
Yeah,
Banana's
it's...
taunting the fun boy here. A lot.
Yeah, banana.
Sure.
Banana.
Unless he's hit neutral, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, maybe he was making
Yeah,
the
well.
multi-hit. But it didn't hit, unfortunately, my friend.
My goodness.
So I think Garlas officially did run out of... Well, he was nearly out of fuel and went mass save.
Congratulations to the podium getters.
Yeah, it's a good drive.
Yep.
Well, I've said it a few times. Alcatraz not driven well, and he's at least got a podium.
Yeah,
So let's
salvage
just establish it's a Kiwi on the top step.
It is.
How good is that? How good is that?
It is a Kiwi on the top step. And I think if Harass was here for the whole championship, that he would be well and truly in the championship.
He's showing great speed all season, but he's
Yes.
finally got this one done. Awesome job.
Yeah, Harass gets it done with
And-
no penalties, so definitely driver of the day.
And Hats, yeah.
Yeah. Also,
Garlas.
but though, in saying that, Garles equally unlucky. Corrupt will finish second with Alcatraz third. Lunacy will finish 5th and 6th. 7th, Reedy, Blocky 8. I will stop reading that because I need to check the incidents for the stream.
Yeah, quick. You got no
Yeah, I got it. Oh, am I going to run out? Ooh. Well, I'm going to miss the end.
There was a lot.
Yeah, there was a lot, and everyone, I think, because people left the session, I've missed a few, so that's the unfortunate reality of that. But anyway, we might get someone in. I think I want to get Side in, to be honest. I think that's the one. I think that's the one to get in. I don't think Harass may or may not join. I'll send it in. Send one to Ras. But I will try get side. Yeah, no, I mean, fair enough, but we'll at least extend the branch. Yep. So we'll invite side. Now I've got to remember who finished second because my brain's forgetting. Exactly. Short-term memory is real. Corrupt Clown, thank you. Don't think he's appearing online, so I'll have to quickly go down. I'll get Alcatraz in here. You know, he's up for a chat. Yeah, Harass is checked out, so I'll leave Harass. And Corrupt Clown, I can't. PS4 is being horrible, so I'll just leave it. But Alcatraz and Side, see if we get either of them. Other than that, though, it's a good race. Entertaining. No, I don't know. I mean, I didn't catch any of them until the end. I would like to see the onboard. As no, don't know. Doesn't look like they all are. I think everyone I've invited is somewhat frustrated. Might give side one more, just to have a look. But I think he's probably not going to come. Actually, you know who I will get in here? Might get Garlaz in here. I think Garlaz also equally had a good drive, and I would love to see what he thought of that incident. Every one of these drivers always appears offline by the look of it. No, I can't find. I just can't find these people. My PSN's just being fantastic. So, I think. Oh, there we go. We've got it. See if he joins. He will survive.
Power gallery.
Yes, we'll be doing, but it doesn't look like anyone wants to play ball tonight. Everyone, I think everyone in the top is pretty on tilt.
Gala said he will join.
Ah, there we go. Now, where the hell is the car gallery? That's the showroom. That is where that is. And Garlaz was in a no, he was. Yes, he was in a Renault, wasn't he? Williams. No, nice.
Crapclown was in a Renault.
Correct.
Galaz is joining. Should be able to hear him any second.
There he is. Can you hear us, Garlaz? Oh, you're very, very, very quiet. That's probably the quietest I've ever heard a microphone, I'm not gonna lie.
Right, there we go.
That's a lot better. So, P4, 2 questions. Incident into... I can't remember what turn it was now, and did you run out of fuel? Thought so. Yeah. I've been there, it's fine.
Yeah. Made those mistakes.
It's hopeless. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, you drove a brilliant race. You got no penalties at a notoriously extension track. Probably deserved P2, but it's a good showing. You and Blocky were both up there. I thought Williams were going to get really good points. Yeah. Not too sure where you are in the championship. I think mid-table or upper mid-table? Yeah, no.
Yeah, it'd be quite high, I reckon, but yeah, those moves tonight, Galas, are really, really good. Top
Yeah,
moves.
very clean.
Love the passes. Yeah, because I was wondering about that. You dropped like 10 seconds.
Yeah, I did. I have forgot
I
about
was like,
that.
what's going on there? Yep. Yeah, it's not ideal, but yeah, you showed how to pass people, that's for sure, with those very nice moves. But yeah, well done tonight.
Yeah, I'm also sure you sort of jumped, well, not jumped out of your seat, but all of a sudden you guys were battling for first as opposed to second. So I dropped it on the exit of the second last corner. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was very close, so you did drive well. Anyway, thank you for joining. I'll let you get on with your night.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think we forgot to ask for your share.
Fantastic. Probably did. So, you know what?
So you're talking to yourself, you weirdo.
Yeah, so I'm talking to myself, so I'll run you through exactly what he just said. I'm just going to make it up on the fly. He thought he did run out of fuel was the answer, or he was running out of fuel, so he put it down to low.
Yep.
He thought he had space on the inside, but he's going to check it. He didn't have any animosity. He was surprised he was fighting for the lead after qualifying and side pod dropping it.
And was too close to Blocky when he pitted, so the front jackman was not ready, and that's what cost him 10 seconds after his pit stop. And then I think that's about it, Tao.
Yeah, and the part you missed was his mic sounded like this.
Very nice representation there, Tao.
That was the only part.
I must say.
Yeah.
It was very accurate.
Anyway, there you go. There's the other admin being a clown on the chat. Thank you very much. That was pretty good improvisation, I thought. But anyway, this has been round 7 or 8 of the Austrian Grand Prix. It was exciting. Schmidt, got to be here, mate. Where were you? Toddy might take your seat. Toddy did well tonight. Brought the energy. You might see Toddy on some other commentary things, so stay tuned for that.
Yes, get ready, boys.
Yes. Tomorrow night is Canada Diamond. That'll be treacherous because they're going to make mistakes at a fast-flowing street circuit, and that Wall of Champions is going to get peppered aggressively, I suspect. Anyway, thanks for joining, boys.
And be smart and pull out.
Yeah, be smart and pull out. Thanks for joining. I'll see you guys. Well, I won't see you tomorrow. You'll see. Could be anyone. T2's a rotation, but Zach will probably be there. All three of us will see you in T1. I'll probably be putting it in the wall. Toddy will probably be blowing his gearbox, and Zach will probably be taking someone out and claiming that they took him out.
Okay.
Yeah. So So that's Dan Esports. See you next time.